Um, people are just gonna find a way. The school system is gonna find a way to integrate that in our life, and it's gonna keep changing. It's gonna bring us some stuff that we may have to adjust to it to make sure that we're still doing good in certain areas of our life. But I think overall, it's gonna be a good thing. One thing that we have to make sure with kids here is that they have the social mindset because a lot of them are struggling with that. And if I have to compare to myself when I was maybe 5 years old, compared to a kid that is 5 years old here, they are way smarter. I don't know what it is. Even Steve asked the last time he sees little girls. He's wondering like, did they give them something at birth? Like, what kind of medication did they give these little kids? And they are the mind is just so brilliant and all over, and you want to contain it somehow. And I think the ability for them to just ask any question to Alexa, AI, it just broadens that understanding. And I think as parents, all we have to do is to help them um, contain that, help them be able to not only look at those stuff, but to also be a social human being as they are growing up with all this technology and everything. So that's all I have to say. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank
So,
you,
like I said,
Crystal.
Thank you, sister.
Okay,
thanks.
I want to add a quick
Thank you.
thought.
Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what I want to add here is that I feel like everyone is just demonizing, our back home, education and stuff. But I mean, honestly, I'm so grateful for, I'm coming from, I went to the university back home before even,
Everything. Okay.
I went to the university back home
I
before
think
even,
microphone has some issue.
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
yeah. So however we call it back home, college or le lycée and then university and stuff. Honestly, I'm grateful because a lot of stuff that I've learned, I've learned them, still helping me even today in my work environment, to be honest. So there are a lot of stuff that I've learned that time that I'm still using, those small technique that I was using in the past that I've learned long time ago, and still helping me. So I mean, yes, it's true. And even if we look at it, like, look at it. We have people, we have a lot of people outside, like in Europe, France, here in the United States, people that are really intelligent, really smart. They are the best, whatever field they are in. Like, it's just sometimes the fact that we don't have all the come on, Gilles, plateau technique, everything that these developed countries have. We don't have those tools back home to help people to study fast. But I truly believe we are very smart back home even. Yeah.
We are smart, but when we compare with other people, we got to be honest with ourselves.
No, I mean, okay, it's another debate. It's another is
No, I think, baby, there's two things. Okay, we have the structure that we have back home is the best when it comes to um it helps us even survive better here. The ability to go for what we want, the perseverance, whether it's hard or not, is there. But here we are talking about the ability for us back home to put things that really matters first. Like the way they used to make people recite things may not be that useful today because of the technology that is coming. There's no one here demonizing what we have from back home. We all know that is actually our foundation to who we are today. So That's a little bit what I'm gonna say about that. But like you said, there's way more that could be said. It's a discussion for
Yeah,
another day, I guess.
yeah. It's a discussion for. I know Fatu is not happy that. Um, yeah, officially the meeting is over. But if anyone wants to stay to shop in, can I want to tell Steve, like, for me, the mindset are not the same. The way we think and do are not the same. Like when we came here, Cheryl used to play soccer. When they play soccer here, all of the kids, by the end of the competition, the parent will buy the trophy. And when they finish the game, all of the kids will get trophy.
You win or not?
You win or lose, you get a trophy at the end of the game when you play soccer tournament here for the kid to grow up. That's the way they build their mindset. There
They
is no
have
loser
everybody is a winner.
in winner. In our case, when you get to the final, sometimes the trophy disappear. You don't even see the
No, 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 no.
the person
No.
who won the trophy. No, my just I put it a little bit higher just to say
Mhm.
I think we have a mindset that is different from many other places of the world. So that's what at some point we had to face. We're not like below a person. We have the mind, but the system in place and the way we move is not helping. That's why our country, the kind of you take the whole West Africa, there is no electricity 100% of the time. And even in South Africa today, there is no electricity. And it's the same school that we get to, right?
Yeah.
So I just put it out there that
Mm,
we have some challenge to deal with.
yeah.
All right.
Ame, do you have anything to say?
Yes, I am afraid that okay, Fatu is so angry already with us, and we have to stick to
Yeah.
it.
We have
But
to stop. Yeah.
Fred Thomas has done it well. The official meeting is over, and if anyone to stick around to share more ideas, the person is welcome. Yeah, what I want to add is I do not like us to just like our system just to like it. No, it's a good system in one way.
Amo, your
What
camera
does
is
it help?
lower. We don't see you.
Uh,
Maybe I don't see.
okay. Yeah, I said that the how do I say the resistance we studied here. We read a book that said that if we want to strengthen anything, we need resistance. Perfect. The resistance is there. This challenge, no help. You are on your own. Is a jungle. Yes, your brain could be tough. You could be psychologically tougher when things happen here. For a kid to just snap and then commit or start contemplating suicide, 10,000 of that same thing will happen to an African and he's still normal. Just because we have undergone more pain, suffering has allowed us to build certain characters that they don't have here. Yes. But where will that take us to? Yes, we are all lean without any, nobody is thinking so hard of how to lose weight because everybody is just fit. And I remember one guy was telling me in Canada that no, you guys, you African are naturally fit. I said, what does that mean? We are naturally fit. There's nothing like that. It came out of struggle. Yes, we have all those things, but just look at how things are going. Those kids are here. The education, they do this thing very quickly. I remember when I was in school, geology, they know all the historical geology from the beginning all the way to the end. They know all the animal successions, how the animal, the mutations that they have undergone, everything. But how did they know it? Through play, through cartoon, through everything. Or what they are doing, they are just playing and they don't hide things. People know things they share with you. Sharing, doing things in team. We hide everything. We hide even a test to prevent other people from seeing. Eh? Meanwhile, we need other people to help us find the answer. We may struggle not to find the answer, but nobody else will see that we have that test, we have this. No, so they it's just two different systems that do not help us on one hand. On the other hand, look at what is going on. We complain so much about the kids are playing video game and all those things. All the work are played on joysticks. Okay, and then the one who knows how to play video game will stay here, and they can even in they can just pull just a few high school kids together here to organize war, and they'll win almost any army in Africa. That's the new technology. It's a new way. So are we going to say that we have the best people who can run all day? We have no. So we have to evolve. And that is what I believe we definitely need to know. And evolution is there. We will evolve while we do all what we can do to maintain certain balance, certain homeostasis in our system, in our own body. So we don't just be a victim of our own development.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
too.
you, everyone. Is
All right.
11927. I know I'm presenting next time the book. I don't know if anyone else have anything before we call it.
No, I'm good. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
It's
and
been
I think Amore,
Yeah,
you're gonna be the moderator.
yeah,
I'm going to be the
Charlie.
Yes,
moderator. Perfect.
that's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, before we say good night, I know it's over. Before we say good night, I try and exercise. I don't know if any of you guys try through this memory book. I try to remember as young as I can what is like my earliest memory possible. I don't know if any of you guys try. So far, I'm still in 1977. So when I was 6 years, I could not figure out something like 5 years or 4 years yet. So the oldest stuff I remember was the the, the assassination attempt of Kerekul, 1977, January 16. I remember my
Oh
mom
wow.
went to school that day and she came back and my little brother was on her back and they were saying
Mhm.
something, and we took our machete and stuff to go out, and we're going to fight the French. So
Yeah.
that's how far I was able to go. I remember 6 years, but I'm looking for because this thing talk about memory. I was looking for down, but I could not. And I remember 1978 also, but I could not get to 1976. Oh yeah, so I got 76 now. 76 is when
Uh-huh.
I wake up in the morning and my mom, because every day I have the food waiting for me. I was the youngest boy. And that day I could not see my mom and I asked what happened. They said, we have a new baby. And my little brother was born. So now I'm 1976.
Oh wow,
Okay.
that's
So
good.
I'm,
Ah.
I'm
That's a
trying to
great
dig
memory.
You don't have to remember all of
I
that.
want to see like
Yeah.
Mhm. So you are
far
It's
back in
intentionally
the day.
doing
part
it.
of the
Yeah,
exercise.
that's good.
That's the thing of the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when
Yeah.
I was talking to you now and I picked the mercenary thing, I was able to go back to remember that
Yeah.
my mom
Because
was home.
and you remember because of those
Big
events
events.
tied
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah.
an
Events. Yeah.
emotional thing for you, right? It tied
Mm-hmm.
to an emotional thing that make you remember them. I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
there are older things that happened those days that you didn't remember because they were not that
Significant.
emotional as
Exactly.
this one that you remember.
But the good thing with you now, I'm already 1976. I mean, before I got, because 76, I mean 5 years. So I'm in the 5 year range. I'm trying to look for four
So
years.
you want
Oh
to
wow.
remember what happened when you were 1 year?
Whatever I can remember. I want to, but because if you use the brain, whatever
Mm-hmm.
the when we're talking now, and I was able to
That's
go back
right.
to when my little brother was born. I mean, I
Yeah.
opened some circuitry in my brain.
Absolutely. You open some
That's
neurons.
what we need to
Yeah, some
exercise.
circuits.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's good for the brain. Yeah.
That
Good
is
job.
definitely.
Good job. Good
Oh
job.
wow. Awesome.
Okay.
And
Have a good night.
the way this guy described the brain, it even all of us we know, it is working even before we were born. That is
See,
why people can
That's right.
read to kids for them to get used to reading. People can sing. You can teach new languages to kids before they were born. So the brain is is already active. So we could, who knows, we might even know certain remembrance could come in our minds just to know, and we don't even know where we got it from, and probably they happened before we were born, and
Mm.
we just hear them and they stick in our mind while we were probably I don't know what we were doing in our mom's belly when those things happen.
okay.
Swimming.
Columbus is
Oh,
swimming.
swimming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a
All
good
right.
night,
Thank
guys.
you. Good
Thank
night,
you for your
everyone.
time and everything.
Bye.
Yeah,
Yes.
Good
good
Thank you
night.
all.
conversation. Bye.
Good night. Good night.
Mhm.
Good night.